These are the 4 places you should never allow your woman to visit, especially if you are married to that woman. The first one is visiting her friends who are single and have questionable lifestyle. If most of the friends your woman keep are single, most likely these her friends will find a way to convince her to become single too. Because tell me your friends and I'll show you who you are. It's not just a quote, it's reality. If most of the friends your woman keep are single girls who always party, who always date multiple men, who always jumping from this man today to the next man tomorrow, most likely they will influence your woman to become that same person who they are. If a woman doesn't value relationships, if she sees relationship as something that will tie her down, most likely if that woman sees a woman who is in a happy relationship, most likely that woman will try to spoil that relationship for her because she's not happy seeing a woman who is happy being in a relationship with a man. She wants that woman to be single like her. The biggest influence on a woman is her friends. Women easily have women have a sheep mentality. Women have a hard mentality. Most likely, whatever their group of friends believe in, most likely your woman will also believe in those things. So when you are dating a girl and you notice that her friends are becoming a bad influence to her, and you notice that her friends are single and always party and always hang around and always expose their bodies on social media, try to sit your woman down and tell her, babe, I don't want you to be hanging out with these girls because I know that with time they are going to ruin your relationship with me. And if the woman is wise, is smart, and if she really likes you, she will listen to you because that is what a smart woman should do. Because you can't allow your friends to determine your love life. Unfortunately, most women allow their friends, their female friends, to determine their love life. A girl will be with a guy who is treating her well, but she will always have that one female friend that will always paint that guy in a very bad way. And before you know it, that girl will lose that man. Only for that same girl that convinced this girl to leave this man, to go behind her friend and come and be chasing after that man. Probably she has seen that this man has money and she's now jealous of this, her female friend. And of course, she's now looking for a way to separate both of them. Now she will convince this girl to start misbehaving, to start demanding for more money. And when the guy is now frustrated and breaks up with her, that girl will go behind her and come and be dating him. It happens. This is why if you ask most girls, what is your biggest regrets when it comes to relationship? Most times they'll tell you that my biggest regret was telling my female friends about my man. Because this most of the time, these girls will go through their friends' back and try to snatch their man, especially if that man is rich. So this is the first place you should never allow your woman to visit often. Her female friends who have questionable lifestyle. The next one is her divorced friends. See, women who are divorced, most women, not all, who are divorced, are very bitter and they paint men in a very bad way too. You can be in a very happy marriage with your woman, but whenever your woman visits that her female friends, that her divorced friend will tell her, babe, men are scum. Be careful with your man. Oh. You see how my own husband treated me after all I did for him. This man cheated on me. This man left me. They always are negative about men. They always are bitter about men. And if care is not taken, your woman will begin to borrow those negative mentalities, negative energy from her. And before you know it, she changes her character towards you. Probably the woman will tell her, babe, don't spend your money on a man because tomorrow they will stay your white, because tomorrow they will cheat on you, because tomorrow they will do you something that you will always regret all your life. Before you know it, that your woman that used to spend her money on you, that used to take care of you, will stop spending her money on you because that her friend has put in fear into her about spending her money on you. Now, this woman might have done it subconsciously or intentionally or unintentionally, but the reality is most of the times women who are divorced have a lot of negative views about men, and if care is not taken, they will influence your woman into having those same beliefs, into having those same views. The third one is going on girls trip. Never allow your woman to go on girls trip. There's this saying that girls usually say when they go on girls trip: what happens in Las Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Which means when these girls go on that trip, whatever happened there, which most times are one night stands, will always remain there. When these girls go on girls trips, especially if your girlfriend or your wife has single friends, has friends that are single, what do you think will happen? They will go to a vacation, they will lodge in a hotel, they will see those sexy guys, those hot guys. What do you think will happen? Of course, those her female friends that are single will convince her into sleeping with one of those hot guys. You will not know. Because what happened in Vegas will stay in Vegas. You won't know. So if you are dating a girl and she tells you that she wants to go on girls trip, tell her no. That it's better that two of you go to that trip than her going with her female friends. In fact, if you are dating a woman, make it mandatory that there is nothing like girls trip. If you want to go on vacation, let it be near you. You can go on girls trip if you are single. Girls trip are for girls who are single, not for a girl who is in a relationship with a man. If I cannot go on a trip with you, what is now my purpose of being your boyfriend? Don't worry, I'll take care of the trip. I'll pay the expenses, or if you want to help me pay, you can bring your own money and we'll join money and we'll go and have fun. But you can't go on girls trip because I know that something might happen there. And I don't want my woman to be in a situation whereby she'll be exposed to something she cannot control. Because imagine when her friends are telling her, babe, this guy is hot, sleep with him, your boyfriend will not know. Most times they won't be able to, say no. They will sheepishly, because women have head mentality, like I said before, they will sheepishly succumb to their female friends. And of course, they might be drunk and she won't even know what she's doing. And this same girl will come back to you tomorrow and expect you to continue to date her. Let there be no girls trip. As long as I'm your boyfriend, no girls trip. The last one is nightclubs. What are you going to a nightclub to do as a married woman or as a woman who is my girlfriend? If you want to go to a nightclub, don't go with your friends. Go with me. Because of course, you can get to that nightclub, you start smoking, you start drinking, and a guy will come and hit you, and before you know it, you fall for him because you are drunk, and next thing you have a one night stand with him. If you're my woman, you cannot go to nightclubs. Even if you want to go to nightclubs, you should be with me, not with your girls, with your fellow girls. What the hell are you doing? You cannot be with my girl and you're going to a nightclub. You have to go with me. You have to go with me. Now, if your woman is telling you things like, you're insecure, why can't I go to a nightclub? Must you be with me every time? Tell her, okay, you want to go to a nightclub? Simple. Go. But that should be the end of that relationship. Because obviously, she knows what she's going there to do. That's why she doesn't want you to follow her. Because a woman who loves you, first of all, a woman who loves you and is loyal to you will not even be exposing herself to places where men will have access to her. Because if this girl goes to a nightclub, men will have access to her, especially when she's not with a man. Men will want to hit on her. If this girl goes on a girl's trip, before men will walk up to her and talk to her, they will first observe if she's with a man. When this men now see that she's with her fellow female friends, they will go and hit on your girlfriend. And if care is not taken, they will end up sleeping with her. So these are the 4 places that your woman should never visit. Never allow your woman to visit any of these 4 places. Her friends who are single, her friends who are divorced, girls trip with her single friends, and of course nightclubs. Never allow your woman to visit these 4 places. It's very, very important.